Good morning, welcome to Morning Outlook. This is Kim speaking on Friday, the 21st of November. So, what joys have we got coming out today? Firstly, let's look at the news. We do have quite a stack of news out there today. I'll go to the Forex factory because it's cleaner. Well, we've already seen the UK retail sales coming out. That came out well less than expected. In fact, if I look at the detail below the numbers, and you can see every number missed there. And so, yeah, nearly half in terms of the core retail sales. Really horrible figures here. Definitely half worse on the core retail sales month on month there. Absolute rubbish figures. Joyful happiness that this Labour government brings to markets is obviously having its effect. They're not figures they want to see out before a budget for sure. Yes, Black Friday might sort of make up for some of that, but Black Friday happens every year. We'll see the effect of that relative to last year as well, of course. Okay, so today we got these PMI data out. These do move the markets. We'll be looking for. I mean, if you look at the expectations here, anything below 50 is contraction, and well, still expecting the French market to be contracting. German services have picked up there. It's become its main breadwinner really. Services there, as is with the UK, which has been running positively, but expecting manufacturing to drop again less than last time. So yeah, not a good set of numbers out there. They'll of course put the drop in manufacturing probably down to Land Rover because it was shut down for all that time, but Jaguar Land Rover. Right, let's look at these numbers then, the charts, and well, we are seeing, I did wonder yesterday when we saw the dollar there with the jobs numbers come out, they weren't good jobs numbers, and I thought we might have seen a bit of a turn, but these markets are just damn ugly. What I think we are seeing is possibly a bit of a run to safety in some respects. But looking at this euro dollar at the moment, well, it's hit the pivots almost into its R1. Maybe it will change course. It's a bit of an ugly scene. The pound surprises me this morning. Duff figures that have just come out, yet it's taken a bounce from the worst of it, and is holding sort of up okay at the moment. But again, in terms of trading it, which way is it going to go? It put this higher low in yesterday when the US data came out. Economically, we're in a worse place, but the UK is in a worse place, I think. But there we are. You make what you make out of some of these markets at the moment. One thing that's gaining here at the moment is the yen. It's obviously not looking so much on the dailies there. It pushed up even further yesterday. We need to come right out, and you start seeing where it's gone in, or just short of the bodies by looks of things here, around about the bodies, the previous bodies it's running into. But we are sort of sitting into areas where they don't really want it weakening that much. Okay, you're seeing a correction there. There was mention of bonds, and this morning on the news service there's for the for Japan, so we'll see what happens there. But for now, we're seeing a bit of a correction, and it's correcting against all markets. Not necessarily an opportunity to get into the trade at the moment. Okay, Aussie dollar. This is looking soft, and it looks like, I mean, it holds. It's breaking. Be careful. I said this yesterday morning. It was just as I finished the update. I said, watch out. It looks like it's going, but I don't like trading it in the first 15 minutes. What did it do? Well, whilst I was nipped on my school run, it reversed. Okay, it did pip down there. The US news didn't help things. It has rolled back over it. It looks weak. If you're going to be taking this, it's probably better off if you're shorting it on a Monday as opposed to where we are at the moment. Only because you need to put a biggish stop on it and let it ride, really. But it's certainly looking soft again. US dollar CAD. CAD's softening here. Oil prices are falling like a good one this morning, and that will affect the CAD, of course. But we are seeing a continuation of this movement, and it's just about to break the highs again, giving us a higher low on this stronger US dollar coming through on against the CAD. So there's a possibility. I don't particularly like trading it in the morning. It does have some weird stalling effects. Often goes into the doldrums, as you saw back here. Sorry, my system's not there. We are. New Zealand dollar, I sort of like this, but like the Australian dollar, it can give you the fake movement there. It did start breaking down as well on that 8 o'clock bar, turned into a green bar, etc., and didn't happen. It's looking in terms of the sort of flaggy pattern here, and it's possibly going to end up with a bearish engulfing. It's looking weak, but whether it'll stay weak is another matter. Other markets, US dollar, Swissy, just come from the top down there. That it's just looking like it's finding a bit of a stalling point, but it's not been as high as it has. In fact, if anything, at the moment, it's sitting there in a bull flag position on the 4 hourlies, and looking really quite chunky and ugly on its hourly basis. It has started breaking down, but just like the euro dollar, inverted euro dollar effectively, it's to me not massively convincing at the moment. So where's the action happening? Well, we have seen some action yesterday into the S&Ps here, and well, it's looking like the equity markets might be seeing a bit more of a rinse, a bit more coming out here, as it's pointed out, a bit of a dead cat bounce sitting there, coming around, looking pretty soft at the moment. So when we're looking at equities and we're looking for softness and looking to trade them, I immediately go towards the DAX, and sure enough, the DAX is looking like it could be taking the roll over towards the S1. Just watching this carefully. Again, the first 15 minutes, you just can get a bit of noise coming through here, hysteria, whatever it may be. But this could be on down for the S1, maybe even further as we run through the day. It's been better in the afternoons than the mornings, as we saw yesterday. It was really quite late, 4 o'clock, when that started moving properly. But we'll see what it does here. But it's just the way it's been moving of late. It's chunky, and it's been moving positively for us. Right, okay, oil's off nearly, well, it's 1.7% at the moment this morning. It's continuing the route there. Haven't been trading it personally. As I've said, it's been a difficult one to try and pick trades out of. We saw it yesterday. Again, 4 o'clock is when it really got the kicker in there. It was chopping around quite ugly yesterday. If anything's trying to set up some long side of things, bit of a fake out there at 3 o'clock. At the moment, personally, I'm just staying clear of it. If we see something like this in my normal trading period, maybe I'll look on the short side of it. I'm not looking for longs on it for sure at the moment. Gold, it's down 1% this morning, and looking certainly soft at this moment. Just looking across the board here, looking like it could be on for matching these previous lows here into its S2. So there's a few things there that are sort of moving negatively. As I said, the DAX I would look at and keep an eye on that and see if there's opportunities. The currency markets, I think they're a bit choppy. I don't like the price action on a lot of them. I'm just looking at the euro at the moment. We just literally turned into it's a 802, and I'm watching this euro coming down now. Switch in place. Maybe a euro short below its daily pivot would look a bit more positive. Down to the S1, possibly, depends on the entries. May have to be a short-term timing on this, but there we go. Not a great deal. Ugly markets. There's quite a bit of news out today with all the PMI data out. I didn't catch whether the US PMI is going to be released today as well. Let's have a look. It should be, actually. Yeah, there it is, 245, because it's an independent organisation. So there we go. Right, I shall catch you Monday. Have a good weekend. Take care. Bye for now.